Our probe. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm spinning. Okay, here we go again. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm World Chasing. This is huge. So roughly 8 months ago, I did my video on Proto Manly's weather mod, which was the best Minecraft tornado mod to ever come out. And today, I think I can say that this mod we're checking out is the best GMod tornado mod to come out. I know they call them add-ons, but whatever. Anyway, this is GSTORMS Weather and Tornadoes. It was made by fortyfour. It just came out last night. There's so much to talk about in this mod, so let's just get right into this. First, let's go through all the tornadoes you have. So obviously you have EF0 through EF5 plus Dust Devil and Spout Tornado. I believe it's just kind of like a small looking tornado. But I want to show you my favorite part about this mod. Well, first off, you'll have different sized tornadoes every time you spawn them, as you can see in the bottom corner. You can also watch it form in real time. Like, you can see it actually starting to develop a little rotation and a hook and everything. The lightning, too. The lightning looks real good in this. Should have it touching down very soon. It has a bit more realistic spawn time compared to other mods. Oh, I can actually see it starting to come down right there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a smaller one. We'll see. Really good sounds. I like the sound design of this mod a lot. And look at that vortex. It has vortex stretching, leading edge mechanics, inflow mechanics, and eye mechanics. There's also hurricanes. That's another big thing. And another thing I love, you have sub-vortices that actually, like, affect you separate from the tornado. Like basically, they're stronger. Like how real sub-vortices are. Now, obviously, there's going to be a little bit of glitching with the particles. It's a little bit right there. But again, it's been out for a day. So, can you really complain? One thing that I really like that's a bit more technical when it comes to this is that you can view the rendering settings. You can view the wind field of it and actually see, like, the whole rotation and everything. It has a toggle for velocity mode and reflectivity. If you don't want to see that, you can also see the wind vectors, which basically shows the wind direction at any point. Now, obviously, you can see with, like, the red and pink, that's really strong wind. But out here, you have, like, little blue on the edge of the wind field. It's not pulling too hard. You can also up the resolution of the wind field, but it is pretty heavy on your frames. Let's see what else. Oh, it has mud coating. So if you're in a car and it gets hit by the tornado, sometimes it can mud coat the car, which basically it changes the material to make it look like your car's covered in mud, aka mud coating. No, it's going over the water. It's a water spout now. It has reactive audio, so basically if you get closer and closer, the wind sounds get stronger and stronger. Really cool looking screen shake with the, like, visuals going across the screen. I love that. If it is to hit a prop that has some kind of pole on it, I'm pretty sure there are power flashes. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Oh yeah, and another thing, in strong winds, it starts hurting the player. What else? You can change the lifetime, the movement speed. Let's make it 5. So you can have it fly across the map. But I wouldn't recommend doing that if you're trying to actually survive. For a realistic tornado speed, I'd probably keep it between 0.5 and 1. Oh, I didn't even mention the rain. I have the rain toggled off. Here, let me turn that back on. Yeah, the tornadoes can become rain-wrapped, as you can kind of see in this case. It is rain-wrapped for a second, but they can eventually become rain-wrapped. They're fully dynamic tornadoes, so like they can grow, shrink, just die randomly, or like live really long. Here, let's test it against a house. Absolutely destroying it. I believe you can also have it get covered by debris, and it changes the look of the particles. I keep the rain off though personally because I think it makes it easier to get good thumbnails. Like, look how good this shot looks. Or if you're just taking photos in general, it looks really good with the rain off. Or on if that's the look you're going for. It does have wind occlusion and wind tunneling, which basically means that props can block the wind. But if you have a weaker computer, it's not recommended because it can be kind of frame heavy. But it definitely makes for a cooler experience. It does have sub-vortices. You've already showcased those. You can toggle them on and off, but I would definitely keep them on. It has inflow jet, so if you're on the backside of the tornado, you'll like start to get pulled in a little bit. You can kind of see it happening right here. No, I bet if you turned on the wind field rendering, you could see it a bit better. Kinda. Does have ground scouring, which looks pretty cool. I keep it off, though, because I don't really like when it affects the ground too much. Does look really nice, though. And when you have tornadoes that are like EF5 strength or above, basically 200 miles an hour, it has granulation, so it damages the props. Didn't really see it when it hit my house, but again, the tornadoes can vary in like wind speed and stuff during different life stages. So it could be weaker right now, even though I did spawn in EF5. It could be like EF3 level winds right now. All right, well, that's the main showcase of the tornado, but I also want to go into the other disasters you have. So you have basic ones like rainstorms. They also have wind speed along with it. Thunderstorms too. It's just a stronger rainstorm, really, I think, with thunder. Derechos, which I think is really cool. Again, does take a little bit to form, but when it hits hard. You can sort of see it starting to form the little line. I bet you could see this with the wind field rendering too. Oh, I guess not. There, you can see with the wind vectors. There's a little bit of something right there. Is that a water spout? What is this? Or did I just find a glitch? Yeah, no, I think I just found a glitch. I don't know, though. And it obviously has hurricanes. It goes from tropical depression to category 5. Let's see what a category 5 feels like. Here, let me get in a boat. We'll try to survive, like, heavy winds. Oh, no, boat! Boat, don't flip! You can get struck by lightning, and it does kill you. It's happened to me twice somehow, even though I've heard it's rare. You can see the wind field on hurricanes, and you can actually see it's starting to pull my boat in a little bit. So it's actually forming behind us? Yeah, let me try to put us more in the strong winds. Oh, I just destroyed the boat. Well, we're in the hurricane now. Oh my god, look at the boat! It's rolling it! Holy crap! It's almost taking it out of the water. Yeah, you can really see that wind field on the hurricane. You can spawn in lightning bolts, so you can actually see what they look like a bit better. It looks really nice. I believe it's insta-kill. Let's test that against a citizen. Yeah, they are done for. Poor guy. Volcanoes. The volcanoes look really cool in this. So you spawn them in immediately, they already start erupting. And don't quote me on this, but I think it's going to explode. Let's get in a car. You know, you're just watching your volcano erupt that you have in your backyard. And then boom! Oh my god. And then you have I think it's pyroclastic flow that comes out after. It's throwing stuff at us. I think it's like, oh! It burned me! It is indeed pyroclastic flow. You could get the pyroclastic flow by that, or you could just spawn it in on your own. Creates a little, like, mustard gas cloud. And you have a sandstorm, which is... It's a ton of sand. And it's a storm. Oh, this too! I almost forgot to mention this. It has day and night cycles. You can set the time to whatever you want it to be also. If you want it to be daytime, set it to daytime. Want it to be nighttime, set it to nighttime. I love when mods have, like, day and night cycles like this. Let's just put it at noon for now. Another thing I haven't mentioned, it has auto spawn for virtually everything. Now, obviously with the auto spawn, it is going to take a bit longer for stuff to form. But, again, another awesome thing. And then this tab I'm really looking forward to because this thing has a whole radar. So you have towers like the WSR-88D that's in Proto's mod. TWDR radar. Mobile radar, you can actually make your own little, like, DAO, kind of. You have tornado sirens. It's modeled after that one. I don't really know too much about tornado sirens, so whoever does, just tell me what this is in the comments. Has a radio for EAS, so here, if I spawn in a tornado, it may need to be already touched down for it to work with the EAS radio, so I'll give it a second. While I'm doing that, I can show you the computer, which has some really cool stuff. First off, if you go to MesoWatch, it has a whole functioning risk system for each day for a week. It tells you all the information, all the CAPE, SRH, lapse rates, all that. Has even like a little outlook at the bottom. And you could see what time it's going to peak. And actually, we got kind of lucky. We have 2 high-risk days in a row. But then my most favorite part about this mod, it has a working radar. And it actually looks really good. It has reflectivity mode, velocity mode, storm relative velocity, and correlation coefficient. So you can really see a tornado starting to form right there. So if I climb out of this, it should... Oh, yep, it's already on the ground. Let's see if the EAS works. Yeah, there you go. You can hear it. You have a thermometer, which you can actually see in the volcano. I'll show you that later. But you also have a probe. This is really cool. You can, like, chase it. So here, I'll do a little chase. It tells you the wind speed active, the peak wind speed, and the 3-second gust speed. So let's get right in front of this tornado. Grab the probe. Throw it. I think it's in there. Oh, crap, we gotta go. We gotta go. It's headed right back at us. Quickly. I'll go get the probe later. All right, turn around. Look at that tornado. Look at that velocity. This thing is strong. You know what? With how embedded it is, I bet you if I were to turn on the rain, it is extremely, like, rain wrapped. This is a rain wrapped tornado. This is as rain wrapped as it gets. You wouldn't even be able to see that coming at you if you didn't know what you're looking for. All right, let's go find that probe. I want to see what we got on it. I don't even know where the probe could be. I probably should have kept a bit better track of it. Okay, there's no possible way I'm going to find that again, so let me just fly into the tornado with this. So yeah, you can see the wind speed going up really fast. Okay, I almost died. We got 187 peak, so that would be EF4 right there. Awesome. Let's go back to the volcano. I want to see if that thermometer actually works in it. It is in Celsius for me. I wonder if you can change it to Fahrenheit and stuff. I'm not sure. Anyway, 26 Celsius isn't really that hot. But if we go into the volcano... Oh! I just died. Here, let's just remove the volcano. There's a thermometer. 26? What? I know it's hotter than that in there. What in the world? It was on fire! 26C is not fire. I don't know. That is pretty cool, though. And I think I've basically gone over everything when it comes to this mod. Here, maybe we can do a little chase. I'll spawn like an EF4. Alright, we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Get me a probe, rope it to the back of my car. Let's do this. I do like with these probes that it doesn't think the car driving is wind speed. There's our tornado. Trying to get closer. Alright, it's getting pretty strong. Alright, break the rope. The probe is rolling into it. I didn't even throw it. There we go. Oh, it's in there. Whoa! Look how close we are! Where's the car? Get in, get in! Oh, shoot, we gotta go. I don't think it's strong enough to pick us up yet. I'm gonna stay put. Oh! It just threw the probe past us. Flying around in there. Whoa. There's our probe! Our probe! Oh, shoot! Oh, I'm spinning. I'm spinning. I can't control the car anymore. I'm getting picked up. I'm rolling! I'm in it! I gotta run. Abandon the car. It has sub-vortices? There, alright, I grabbed the probe. What did we get on it? No, it's getting picked back up. There it is. There it is. 135. Actually wasn't as strong as I thought it was. Right in the center, it's like 198! Yep, that must have been a sub-vort. Woo! That is so cool. I'm really hoping that this mod has the same effect that Protos had, and I hope it revives the GMod Tornado community. It is basically how I got my start doing YouTube. I used to watch that all the time back in 2014, 15. Oh, it's nighttime. And if this does actually revive the community, I'm glad I got to take part in actually making that possible. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be doing a lot more GMod Tornado videos coming up, because this mod is the coolest thing I've ever seen! Like, there's nothing else that compares to this in a GMod. A 20-year-old game at that. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.